Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shira and I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of Florida. Not to say that I will not be able to help you if you're trying to relocate, okay? Just because I'm licensed in Florida doesn't mean I can't use my connections to move you to Florida, okay? Bear that in mind. So guys, today we're going to talk about how you become a property manager. For those of you who did not know, if you didn't watch my video, there is a video when I spoke about leaving property management, but I feel like there's a lot of people out there that do not know how to become a property manager. So I'm going to share with you the one-on-one. I don't want you to be telling nobody about it, okay? It's between you and I. I'm going to be telling you the steps, and I'm going to also tell you how much a property manager make, or an estimated figure as to how much a property manager makes here in the state of Florida. Estimation, an estimated amount, okay? So please don't hold me to that information. I'm speaking about what I made when I was a property manager 3 weeks ago. I left that industry and now I'm a realtor, real estate agent, whatever. I am no longer in that business anymore, and I'm now walking in my purpose. My purpose is to share. My purpose is to be my own boss. So how do you become a property manager? I'm sharing with you my steps, the steps that I took. So in 2019, I left my job at Macy's. I was a collections representative and I worked my way up to human resources. Did not feel like that was a career for me. Coming from law enforcement, it felt like more of a career at the time. So for me, working in a call center was a no-go for me. I wanted something better for myself. If you watch my previous videos, you will see where I talk about feeling like, or putting yourself in positions where you can elevate. So for me, working in a call center was not a career for me. I'm career minded. I want structure. I want something that I can be proud of, right? I put my value here. And so, whatever I'm doing should be up here, right? Does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does. So I have always had a passion for home decor, and in Jamaica, I used to binge watch HGTV, and I was dating someone at the time. I guess he was, not I guess, girl, you know what he was. He was a maintenance supervisor at one of the properties managed by Greystar Management. And so I would visit him at that property and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. I could see myself working in an environment like this. It just felt like me. I felt at home. And so I sought out how to work in an environment like that. And I was informed that I would have to become a leasing consultant. Now, I always say, if I get that opportunity to just interview, just put me in front of you, let me interview with you, and I can seal any deal, right? That's how confident I am about anything that I set out to achieve. And so I sent resumes out, and luckily one company decided to take a chance on me. So guys, now I'm a leasing consultant because of course I sealed the deal. I went to the interview and I gave them all the reasons why you should hire me. I laid it out. You should hire me because of X, Y, and Z. And she took that chance on me and gave me that opportunity. And at the time, this was in 2019, I was making, 2018 towards the beginning of 2019. At the time, I was making $13 an hour as a leasing consultant. Now, fast forward to 2024, a leasing consultant average anywhere between $15 to $22 per hour. So a year later, I decided, you know what? I have a year of leasing experience under my belt. I deserve to be an assistant manager. Yes. And I looked around me and I'm like, okay, this person has been here for 2 years. This person has been here for 3 years. I don't think I'm going to get promoted here, because in every company, seniority counts. So I started to look outside of the company, and I got an opportunity, because sometimes you just have to go and get what's yours. Sometimes it's not right in front of you. You have to step out of your comfort zone. So I did that, and I got a job as an assistant manager. This was in 2020. I was making $19.50. Let's run it off to $20 an hour as an assistant manager. Now, fast forward to 2024, an assistant manager averages anywhere between $18 to $25 an hour, depending on the property. You have affordable housing, you have conventional. I can talk about that another day, but I'm just giving you the salary scale for an assistant manager. So a year later, after being an assistant manager, I felt like, you know what? I have a year experience of leasing. I have a year experience of assistant manager, being an assistant manager. It's time for me to become a manager. Okay, listen. So guys, let me tell you, I was at home, and a friend of mine, Keith, big up yourself if y'all watch this. A friend of mine, he called and he said, Nashira, what's your position right now? And I said, I'm an assistant manager. And he said, do you want to become a manager? I'm like, yeah, why not? Sure. He blase squaze, right? I interviewed with the outgoing manager. She liked me. She sent my file off to the regional manager. She liked me. The regional manager sent my file off to the asset manager. He liked me. Just like that, bam, 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 pow, I was a manager after 2 years. You know why? Because the seeds you sow come back to you, right? But that's for another video. You can call it blessed, or you can call it, listen, at the end of the day, the seeds you sow come back to you. So at the time, I was managing 80 units. It was 80 units. It was a senior property, 80 units, and I was making annually $45,000. I was bored. And so after 6 months, I sought something else, because I like to stay busy. So I sent resumes out, and I got hired on for a property with, I think, 190 units, and I was making $55,000 annually, and this was in 2021. Right. And then I got promoted at that property to 300 and I would say 320 units, and I was making $6,000 to $7,000 annually, and this was in 2022. So again, everything is subjected to the type of property, affordable housing or a conventional property, and of course, most properties offer bonuses. So even though that's the salary or your pay rate, maybe $20 an hour, you do get a bonus, which is renewal bonuses. That's like the amount of people that renews on a monthly basis. We divide that up amongst the staff. You have quarterly bonuses for property managers. So you can become a property manager very quickly and be making close to $80,000 to $90,000 a year if you're on with the right company. So there you have it, guys. How to become a property manager. Go out and get it. You don't need anything other than experiences and charm and charisma. And you also need to sow good seeds so good things can happen to you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.